So 6 months ago, I made a video explaining why you really can't dropship using this website. And you guys absolutely love that video. Since then though, I've come up with a way to dropship from them that actually does work. And we also got a Super Bowl ad that taught us that it's actually pronounced Temu and not Temu. So in this video, I'll show you a way to dropship from Temu that actually works. Now to be honest, I know that this method is probably going to piss some of you off, but if you have an open mind and actually want to make some money with this, then this is the video for you. To help you out, I will include timestamps down below, but if you really want to do this the right way, I suggest you watch this entire video from start to finish. All right, let's dive into it. So Temu is an e-commerce website that's known for selling cheap, fun items with fast shipping. If you're familiar with AliExpress, then you'll notice that Temu looks and feels very similar. There's a wide variety of different items for sale here in lots of different categories and niches. And just like AliExpress, this stuff is really cheap and oftentimes very unique. I found some pretty fun items right here that I wanted to show you. So for instance, you could buy this slicer tool that makes it really easy for you to create uniform slices for things like limes or potatoes or tomatoes for that matter. There's also something cool like this, which are like these firework lights that you can have around your house. I also found this, which is pretty cool, these magnetic measuring teaspoons and tablespoons. You know, these are things you're always losing around the house because they always get separated, but because these are magnetic, they stick together. But when it comes to dropshipping, you don't want to list up just any random products. The best products to sell are ones that either solve a problem or have some sort of wow factor. So what we could do is we could just come over here to Temu and just start looking for items that fit that criteria. So right here on the first page of Temu, I see some products right away that I'm interested in potentially drop shipping. So we have this car cleaning gel slime right here. This solves a big problem. Cars get dirty and they have all these little spots where it's hard to kind of get out the dirt and the food and whatever else falls in there. And this gel solves that problem. And it's also kind of, wow, that's different. That stands out. Also something like this is a laundry detergent cup. This is a way that you can, something you can attach to your laundry detergent to make it easy for it to dispense without creating a huge mess, which often happens. So again, this is solving a problem. And then I'll show you this item again. It's these firework lights. These don't really solve a problem as much as they're just, wow, those are interesting, those are different, they stand out, and they're gonna catch people's attention and then they're going to buy them. So that's a way you can kind of just go through and just start to look for these items, but there's really a better way of doing this. And that's by using software that can actually help you find items so you don't need to actually guess yourself. Now, the software that I use when it comes to product research is called Zeek Analytics. I'll leave a link to them down below if you want to try them out. That is my affiliate link, but if you use that link, you do get a free trial by signing up. Now, this tool is really designed to help you find products to dropship onto eBay from websites like AliExpress. However, what I found is that many items that are available on AliExpress can also be found on Temu. And if an item is selling well on eBay, it will probably sell on other platforms as well. So even if you're not dropshipping on eBay, that's okay. This tool can still help you. So I've logged into my Zeek account right here. And right here on the dashboard, they have this section called the Trending eBay Products section. And I've specifically told that I'm looking for items that are coming from AliExpress, because again, a lot of these will also be on Temu. And what's cool about this is this will actually tell you how popular these items are. So for instance, it's telling me that this dual hole car cup holder has sold 265 times. So it looks like what this does is this converts a single cup holder into a 2-cup holder. So if I come over here to Temu, we can go ahead and search for this item because we know that this one does well. So I can search for dual car cup holder. And after searching for that, I can see that there are a lot of results. This will convert it into 2 right here. Here's another one that converts it, that makes it a little bit bigger. Here's a dual one. So there's plenty of options here. Normally what I'm looking for is something that is close to what we're seeing in Zeek and is the same price or cheaper. I like to actually look for the one that's the cheapest that's available on Temu, because that's going to give us the greatest amount of profit potential when we actually drop ship it ourselves. So I think what I'm seeing here is that I'm seeing some for about $10 or $11. That's about the cheapest I'm finding it. So that's the one that I would drop ship. This one right here, that's like $12.98. I thought I saw one cheaper. No, I think that's the cheapest price, $12.98. So that's the one that I would drop ship right here. Now, let's look for some other ones here. So we have, let's see, these LED lights. This is like a UV flashlight. Okay. So let's go ahead and look for some UV flashlights in here. UV flashlight. And I'm seeing just a ton of these right here. This one is $2, so perfect. I don't think you can get much cheaper than that. So that is another one that I'd be interested in drop shipping as well. And coming through here, let's see what else is available on Zeek. All right, I'm seeing this aluminum suitcase that is sold a few times. It's actually quite expensive. But let's see if we have something similar here. So aluminum, what was it? Aluminum suitcase. And yeah, there's lots of options here. This is a bit pricier, but there's one that's not too bad in price. Normally for new sellers, I really recommend, and for this method to really work, the items that are going to sell faster are cheaper items. So this is one I would actually stay away from just because it is so much more money. But these two are definitely winners right here. It just took us a few minutes to be able to find those. Now that we actually have some items we want to sell, it's time to list them for sale. Now, there are a few different places you can sell your items, but I prefer selling on marketplaces. These are websites that already exist and already have a lot of customers. So for instance, you can sell products on Amazon, eBay, TikTok Shops, or even Facebook Marketplace. For this example though, I'm going to show you how to create some listings on eBay, but it's the same idea on pretty much every other marketplace. So what I've done is I've come over here to eBay and I've started a new listing here. This I am doing manually because even though there is software out there that will help you list items from like Amazon onto eBay, it doesn't really work with Temu. So I'm going to go ahead and list this product myself just using the built-in eBay listing tool. So what I did was I came over here to Temu, downloaded the images, and just uploaded them right here to this product. I also brought over the title. That's something I would change, but it's good enough for now. Now, eBay will automatically select a category. I just double check that it's correct. In this case, it put it under cup holders, and that seems to be accurate because that's a subcategory of eBay Motors. So everything looks good there. I chose for the brand unbranded, and then I skipped everything that was optional. I don't want to spend too much time on every single listing, so I'll go ahead and skip all of that. Now, normally what I do is I would grab the description for this product, copy it, and paste it into this description box on eBay. But actually, there really wasn't a description here on Temu. So all I did was I clicked the button here that said generate this with AI, and it went ahead and actually created that whole description for me. So all in all, that took me about 1 minute to do. Now let's talk about how much you're going to price this item for. There's a few things we have to consider with this. So what I suggest you do is you Google one of these eBay fee calculators because this is going to help you. And what you want to put in here is exactly how much you are going to spend to get this item to the customer. So first up, the box that says item cost. So this item on Temu is $12.98. So you go ahead and put $12.98. And then shipping costs is $0 when it comes from Temu. However, we will actually be using a system that will forward this along to the customers, and that is going to cost us money. So what I suggest is for most items, you want to put in here a shipping cost of $10. You'll get better at this as time goes on, whether this can be lower or higher. But for now, for most products that are on Temu, for these smaller items, $10 is going to cover you and a bit more as well. Now, if we scroll down here, you can see that the total profit here is negative $23.28, and that's because we haven't put a sold price in here yet. So if I were to change the sold price to $30 now, you can see I've made a $2.74 profit. So if it changes to $35, that's a $7 profit. Usually what I'm looking for is about $5 or more in profit, so I think $35 is a good amount for this. And these numbers will change for you. So like if you have an eBay store, like a basic store, You put that in, that's going to save you a little bit of money as well. So set $35 as the selling price. I'll put that in here for $35. You always want to do buy it now. I never do auctions for these items. And I leave the quantity at 1. Now coming down to shipping, make sure that whatever policy you use, you create a handling time of at least 10 business days. And I'll show you why that is in just a few moments, but you need a handling time of about 10 business days. And then after that, you'll have everything good and you can go ahead and list the item. Once someone buys an item from you, it's time to actually do the order fulfillment. But this is where we run into a big problem with Temu. You see, Temu doesn't actually like drop shippers. If you start ordering a bunch of items and shipping them to different addresses, Temu is going to shut down your account. This is the main reason why I originally said that dropshipping from Temu doesn't work. But now I have a solution for you that does. And this is part of my system that some of you, quite frankly, are going to take issue with. What I'm proposing is something called two-step dropshipping. So whenever you get an order for a Temu item, you're going to order the item from Temu, have it shipped to your house first, and then ship it to a customer using an eBay shipping label that you print directly from the order on ebay.com. And I know some of you are going to take issue with this, and you're going to say this isn't really dropshipping, and you're technically right. But as long as it works, then who cares? So this right here is an order that I have for a Temu item. And as you can see, the packaging on this is very generic. There is a label on the other side that does say Temu on it in the corner, but really it's so small. And generally speaking, you can't tell where this came from just from the package alone. So what I would do is I would go ahead and print the label from eBay, just slap it on this package over the existing label and ship it out just like this. Now, sometimes Temu does ship items in branded bright orange packaging, and sometimes they will ship items to you, multiple orders in one package. In that case, I would recommend you actually open this up, repackage it, and then ship it out. So there you have it. That's my complete system for how to dropship using Temu. If you found this video at all helpful, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button and also make sure you subscribe to the channel while you're down there. And if you like this video and want to learn how to do one-step dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, then make sure to check out this video right here. Click on that and I'll see you there in just 1 second.